there is, I think, less mobility, although Douglas Holt-Seekin said at the beginning of this conference that mobility hasn't really changed all that much, that we think it has because there's this class of super rich now who have enjoyed a lot of the gains over the last few years. It's not just the 1%, it's really the 0.1% or even the 0.01% who have cashed in both in the tech industry and just the benefit of global capital and the ability to invest globally and get returns. So they've become super mobile in a way that they've outpaced a lot of other people. It doesn't mean mobility doesn't exist. Now you can do better at your job, you can get income gains and go up the ladder. It's harder to do, and I think because the education system we have, people coming out of Kenya can certainly do it. If you don't have that advantage, if you don't have a college degree, it's a lot harder to do now because the jobs we have now are more technical, they require more skills. So addressing that is a question of, do we do vocational education? What do we do to get folks who are not getting high-level education the ability to get those middle-class jobs that will support families? I do. I think they are. I think they realize that they have a problem in the midterm elections, that their electorate is not excited about this race, that they're not going to come out to vote, they're going to have very low turnout, and the way to address that is lambast Republicans as uncaring of women, uncaring about low-wage workers. Not that there's no truth to any of that. There certainly are elements of it that could have some truth to it, but I think that the actual solutions Democrats are proposing wouldn't really get at the core issues, and that what they're doing is politics, and Republicans are, I think, in this case, rightfully calling them out on it. We've gone through periods of incredible polarization and vicious politics. So I don't necessarily think that it's not a unique situation that we're in now. I do think it's particularly pernicious currently and not conducive to legislation that might be helpful. We've had periods of good deal making by either presidents that are strong enough and powerful enough, like FDR or an LBJ, to just ram through an agenda that can make some progress on certain fronts. We don't have that now. We have a very divided Congress, have for a while, and a very divided electorate that, while not unique in American history, is, I think, pernicious at this point because there are these things that we could conceivably agree on that would be helpful to addressing economic inequality and growth more broadly when we really need it. Like, I feel like there are the education piece, the immigration reform piece, the infrastructure piece, all of these things, if they could get done, would be hugely beneficial to us in addressing this. And the partisanship we have now, which is fueled by a very polarized media, which is fueled by both Tea Party and progressives, doesn't allow that to happen. And it's not unique, but it's uniquely bad. First, writing and focus on good, concise, very clear writing helped a great deal in getting into journalism and being successful in it. Critical thinking, the historical perspective. There's a lot of folks in the media now who just think very narrowly about what's happening in the current moment, don't pull back the lens a little bit and see where things fit into the sweep of history. So Kenyon helps me there a great deal. Just being intellectually curious and interested in the ongoing debates, and as I said before, being willing to engage different perspectives and points of views. I used to have great arguments at Kenyon with conservatives and liberals. I was sort of always the guy in the middle, but just that spirit of intellectual inquisitiveness and interest, coupled with historical love for historical context and narrative, I think just lends itself to any number of careers. But in terms of being involved in politics and economics, it was perfect for that. And it really gave me a passion for, just learning about issues and delving into them and then trying to write about them in a clear way, which is, if you can understand an issue, write about it in a clear way, you can do great in journalism.